How could I lose to that girl?
Just be glad that you weren't hurt that badly. We should thank that demon lord for allowing you to return at all.
I'm pathetic. I can't even keep a single promise. I'm all talk. If only I was stronger.
But hasn't it been like a really long time since you've lost a fight to anyone? That demon lord must be really strong. Don't worry, brother. I'll get him back for you next time.
She's sort of right. It isn't like you to be depressed. Just get stronger and beat her next time.
But, damn!
Adele, just be happy that you're back home with your family. I know you're mad because you lost. I also know that you're fighting so hard for us, your family. But for us, what matters most is that you come home alive. That is what we hope for the most. Please, make me a promise that no matter what, you will come home alive.
What's with the change all of a sudden? You're usually screaming at me to hurry up and defeat Zenon, but now...
Adele?
Okay, I promise. I will come home alive.
What's wrong, Princess? You haven't said a word. Does it hurt somewhere?
No, that is not what disturbs me.
Princess, that's amazing! You healed faster than everyone else!
Father, is that you? What is wrong, Father? What happened? Father, please answer me! It was all a dream? No, a nightmare. Or a glimpse of things to come.
Wow. Okay, more weird dreams and whatnot. And also, yeah, again, everybody's lives are still miserable. But enough about that talk. Hey there, guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time. Welcome back to more Disgaea 2. In the last episode, we got our asses beat by Beauty Queen Etna. And I said some questionable stuff at the end of the episode that no matter how much I tried to talk out of it, I would not be able to talk out of, and I'm not bringing it up again. That is all. And in this episode, we're hopefully going to find something to make our lives a bit better. But first and foremost, I've actually continued this after finishing the last episode, so I'm going to break the episode here for a moment. Just be back in a sec. That is the wrong button. Alright, and we're back. So what was probably not even a second for you guys was approximately 2 months for me. The reason being is, well... depression leads to unproductiveness, and unproductiveness leads to depression. Yeah, that's sort of my, stable cycle there. But anyway, moving on along, let's focus on more positive aspects, such as all of our characters. I got more felonies from the item world off screen. And also, wow, I don't remember making you, but okay. I went ahead and made myself a druid class. This is basically the same effect as the scout class in Disgaea 1. They have the ability to change the geo panels in the item world, as well as destroy geo symbols and change the bonuses that you get. Right now, this guy only has a geo change. I'm not going to be using him in battle much. Probably, like, at all. But, I mean, I'm going to have him around because he'll be helpful for any time I have to go into the item world. I'll get into him next time I tinker around in the item world. Next time I tinkered around in the item world. Oh. Right. Also, Cameron is now level 10. I would have grounded him higher, but he ended up dying. Honestly, both you guys, I thought you were a bit higher in level, but oh well. But you know what? That's quite fine because, honestly, our party is kind of over-leveled as it is, so... I'm going to try to play through the next two chapters of the game. So yeah, also their equipment should be outfitted quite nicely, and by quite nicely, I mean quite poorly. Yeah, he's got some good equipment. Wish I could say the same for Cam. He's only got, like, the 3rd worst gun in the game. Alright, but enough of me talking. Let's get to these people talking, because that's what you guys like to hear, right? Nope, well, too bad. We should thank the Demon Lord for allowing you to return home. I can't even keep a single promise. I don't want to talk about it. I'm Adele. I'm a whiny bitch. Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering why my controls settings look a little different, why you see numbers instead of letter keys now, is because I have a PS3 controller attached to a USB port. Granted, it's a not very non-functional USB port that fucks up all the time, so if you hear me growling about how my controller became unsynced with my computer or something, then you know why. Because the USB port on my computer sucks. At least the 3rd one, which I hardly ever use, because it sucks. Shut up, me. Let's talk to Mom. You have to come home safely. Promise me, Adele. Yeah, I know. It's a promise. I meant it. Weren't you just talking about how you couldn't keep a single promise? Well, so much for Adele coming home safely. Demon Lords are so strong. I wonder if I'm as strong as a Demon Lord. You might be stronger, but only after you've grown some more. I'm already all grown up. Yeah. Hanako, you think you're hot shit, but... You know what? I made fun of myself enough of this last episode, so yeah, I'm not even going to open up the can of possible things that could get people to think I'm a lolicon. Taro, please help me out of this situation. Hasn't it been years since you lost in a fight, Adele? Now that I think of it, there was that one time you came home all bloody. Don't speak of that, Taro. I don't want to remember. Ah, yes. The time he came home all bloody. What time is that? We'll never know. But it's heavily implied in something else further down the line. We'll get to that later. There was this weird man in a white cape that ran by earlier screaming, "I'll show you the essence of the Dark Hero!" A weird man in a white cape? Could it be? Weird man in a white cape. Wonder if he knows anything about a strange old man in a white coat. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna get that reference, but whatever. Last time we went to the Item World, we ran to this shady bar, dude! We barely have anything, but they took it all, dude! I can't do this anymore! A shady bar? That's one of the places that can randomly pop up in the mystery door. We'll get to that later, probably at the end slate of this video. Not that particular mystery, but you'll see. You know how people say fruits are the best right before they begin to rot? So, am I good to eat right now? I think that's just fruit. Plus, you've already started rotting quite a bit. Just... Adele's not saying that, but I certainly am. When you move next to a friend and join in a team attack, if you haven't put it into action, you can still cancel the move. There are many other hidden techniques, so try finding them. In other words, he's teaching you about some exploits that the game developers didn't want to patch out, or thought when people would like it, wouldn't like if they patched it out. So I'll shut up now. I remember you saying something really funny one of the times, and I also remember I forgot to talk to you during, I think, Chapter 2, so yeah. Adele, have you been to the Item World? Yes, I just been there. That's why I'm so OP. So, can't leave. You're a Battle Maniac, so you should be careful. Battle Maniac, first time instance of Adele being called a Battle Maniac. Take instance of all those times. Item World, huh? But my goal is to defeat Overlord Zenon. You say that, but I bet you're itching to go there. No way! Uh-huh. Sure, Adele. And the stuttering in your voice totally wasn't the itchiness of your wanting to go to the Item World. The itchiness that every Disgaea player doesn't feel when they start up a new game. Hey, listen! If you equip 2 things at the same rarity number, their effects increase. Well, really? I'll have to try that out. There isn't a chance that you're going to be doing that, considering rarity numbers are very, well, for lack of a better term, rare to get the same number on. So, yeah, but there isn't a type of innocent or specialist that makes it possible to get that very easily. I'll be getting into them when we find that specialist. Maybe, I don't know. Probably another thing I'll throw in the end slate. I saw this story on the news about the world called Earth, a parent beating their child and the child beating the parent. They are pretty messed up netherworlds out there. Oh, bad. Yeah, out of all the netherworlds, I'll tell you right now, Earth is the most messed up one. Especially this year. Blech. Ever since I got this body, my hobby has been sleeping in the sun. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, Lord Zenon's curse isn't so bad. You said it, Soleil. I got nothing else to say there. I just like agreeing with cat girls, okay? You're thinking monster-type characters are useless in my group. Read me like a book. There are ways to make monster-type characters useful, too. Monster-type characters are pretty useless, but not as useless as they were in Disgaea 1. Anyway, that should be all the characters I wanted to talk to. Actually, before we head to the next section, I'm not going to be using this guy right away, but it's time for me to make a new character. Let's see, who has a bit of mana that I can... Well, Adele's always going to have the most mana, but I'm not sure if I want to... what the hell. It'll be helpful. We're going to create one of my favorite staple classes in the game. That's right. It's time for the Heavy Knight. Now, if you remember back in my Disgaea 1 LP, we had a very overshadowed character that was pretty much useless. Probably because he was the worst class in the game. That's right, I'm talking about Charlie the Thief. The Thief class was female in this game, so that's why we have a new person being the Thief. Charlie, here's your chance to redeem yourself. And if you don't, well, let's just say I'm never creating a character with your name again. Heavy Knights are basically your big ol' wall units that you want to defend everybody. I think there's some more quirks to them, especially later down the road, when it tells you their abilities and stuff, or E-abilities. When we get to Disgaea 3, it'll be more clear what they can do to help. But more importantly, I'm going to put 3 points into defense, and I want to also put some points into attack, because I want to make Charlie sort of a physical juggernaut here. The reason? He's going to be my second axe user. Yeah, once we get him to a decent level, which probably won't be happening for a while, because that would require me to go back to the item world. And we already know that most of my characters are pretty OP at this point, so, yeah. Okay, I've ignored the dimensional guide for long enough. Let's go.
Well, where to next?
Why do you not censure me?
Censure?
Do not pretend like you forgot. I deceived you about my relationship with my father. Are you not angered by my deception? Do you not doubt the validity of my pedigree? Or perhaps you pity me as a pathetic and foolish girl? But do not mock me! My father has provided me with a pampered life, with my own mansion and servants, and Tink for as long as I can remember. Even though I have not yet met him, my father cares an awful lot about me. What more proof do you need? I am Rosalind, Overlord Zenon's only daughter.
Monsieur Adel, the princess speaks the truth. After all, I am a demon in the service of Overlord Zenon. I guarantee that the princess really is his daughter. Please, believe her.
I'm not mad at you for anything, and I still believe that you're Zenon's daughter.
Stop lying!
I'm not lying. Fact is, I don't know my parents either.
What?
I don't pity you, but I do know how you feel.
You don't know your parents? You're lying. You have a family.
Oh no! Taro and Hanako have been kidnapped!
What? Taro and Hanako?
Some stupid-looking boy in a white cape took Taro and Hanako. But what does he want with our kids? He won't get much money by selling them, so what's the point?
Stupid looking and wearing a white cape, huh? It's gotta be him. No one else is that stupid.
He said come to Dalos River if you want them back. Who is he?
Just an idiot. I can't believe that jerk. Is this his way of getting revenge? Sure, we beat the crap out of him, but to endanger Taro and Hanako, I'll never forgive him.
Well, that escalated quickly. Forget the plot about Adele's parents. Taro and Hanako have suddenly been kidnapped. And sure enough, if we go back to the overworld, they will no longer be there as NPCs. We can no longer talk to them or interact with them in any way, shape, or form. So, off to the Dalos River, into the Bloody Valley, which is the valley of your blood, where you will get your blood drained and given to Lord Valvatores, even though he doesn't drink blood anymore. Actually, would he have drunk blood around this time? Then again, I should stop comparing the timelines between Disgaea games, because that's not something you do.
Why are you two still following me? If you don't know where to find Zenon, I don't need you.
Don't say such foolish things. It was you who summoned me. Have you forgotten already? You told me yourself that you must sacrifice your life to negate the conditions of the ritual. Or were you planning to die for me?
No, that's...
Who made the promise to return me to my father?
well, me, but...
Then fulfill your promise to me. Take me to my father.
So, I'm supposed to be your guide now?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Looks like the circumstances have flipped, Monsieur Adele. The summon, she has backfired.
Can anything get worse? You're giving me a headache.
What are you waiting for? Taro and Hanako are waiting to be rescued.
Oh boy! I've been wanting to talk about you for a while. We're finally fighting the Alron class in battle. And, well, they are basically monsters that specialize in attacking, but more importantly, they have healing and special skills. They're sort of all-around monsters that specialize in healing. Also, there are some really useful things here that I'd like to grab. Alright, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to toss Adele across the river, and he's going to plop the... as much as I would love to shut down any ranged attackers, honestly, it's the orcs that I'm most worried about dealing the most damage. Because for some reason, they always seem to... They seem to have this thing where it's just like, did it crit? No. Too bad it was a crit. I'm basically just saying, they are like... They get crits way too much, and I hate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna mainly worry about, I'll just shut up and do it. Also, I like this music. Alright, that's basically a full loop of the music right there. I'm just going to be throwing Adele across the river. Why also dispatch Charlie? Out of all the humanoid classes and unique humanoids, they have the best throwing arm in the game. You're going to want to remember this, as you're going to be coming back on it a lot. Alright, and then I said that. Adele can easily tank through any of the attacks if people decide to come over here. And by people, I mean the Allrons. Because, let's face it, this Allron is the only one that's close enough, so they're the only one that's going to be attacking. Next up, since there's nothing I can do about that range attack yet, I'm actually going to send Ryoka over here to get ready to intercept them. I don't have any monster units I want at the moment yet to be, well, I mean, aside from Tink, but again, he's already pretty OP. I'm actually going to have Kama and Mimi follow up behind them, and then I'm going to get rid of the range attack panel next turn, so... Actually, no, Adele lifted the EXP panel. What am I talking about? Yeah, they're not going to be able to get to the Beastmaster in this turn, so... Oh! Well, there you can see the Allrons doing their thing. I did not know that had a defense down debuff. Weird. Okay, even if that does manage to paralyze Adele, it doesn't matter because Adele's not going anywhere. Here, have a Geo symbol. Oh, I can't do that here. I know in some games you can throw the Geo symbols into enemies and they'll automatically get defeated. By which I mean the Geo symbols, not the enemies. Don't you wish it was that simple? I bet we all do. Also, take a look at my sword. This is Spatha. Alright, I'm actually gonna dispatch Prince Vincible as well. Mainly so I can have the buff that Ryoka will give. That basically gives them a nice stat buff in the form of... I probably should have equipped you before coming in here, even though you're not suited for battle yet. I'm not sure what I want to do for the rest of this map, actually. I know I want to try to get some of my weaker units into battle so they can earn some EXP, and... Of course you would. You're just going to focus on him, because why the hell not? Alright, well, more EXP for Adele, I guess. Oh. Alright, I changed my view a bit. I also moved my units a bit closer. Charlie is not going to be doing pretty much anything else for this map. I suppose the most I can do is have him dispatch from the base panel and throw some units across the bridge if I want to get them there get them to the battle faster, which I think I might actually do. Let's see, who here needs some EXP? We're already pretty much good in all the units I want to keep using. Anything more I can equip to Harold Jr.? Honestly, no, he is going to be dying if I send him over there, and I don't feel like spending the extra hell to resurrect him, so, honestly, if these guys can't take care of these guys, then, well, too bad, so sad. I guess I'll just have to dispatch some of my more powerful units to deal with them. Alright, and here they come! Oh my god, it wasn't a crit. I don't know if you can get crits on physical skill. I need a healer. I forgot to dispatch a healer over there. I'm totally gonna regret this, aren't I? Okay, well, Adele doesn't need any more EXP. Okay, well, here's Charlie's throwing arm coming in handy again, because now we can get both Rosalind and Galaxia over there to dispatch some healing. Also, Galaxia no longer has a bow, because I already have the Archer class unlocked, so why would I need a, any other character with a bow on them? Honestly, bows aren't that all great of weapons, especially if they're on anyone but an archer. As a sub-weapon, they do okay, but why would you why would you have a sub-weapon on a cleric who's going to be mostly using her ability in stabs to I cannot think today. Oh well. Alright, and Rozzy cannot heal. Okay, I'll just move her a bit closer before executing the heal then. Alright, there we go. Rosalind's actually a fairly decent healer now. Alright, if this Boulder Crush does not kill this Orc, which I'm entirely expecting, Mimi's follow-up attack will. This Prinny is going to be doing a heck of a lot of damage, and then Cam will hopefully follow up with a Tri-Burst that will finish it. Anything else I can do in this situation to buff them enough? I don't know. Oh, I just thought of something mean. It's not going to make much sense what I'm doing until you see it next turn, but trust me, this is a very mean strategy. Very mean and cheap. Okay. Well, so much for Mimi earning any EXP. Well, so much for my weaker units earning any EXP. Alright, well, luckily there are plenty more units to go around. And this is going to kill her in one hit somehow. Thank you for not doing that. Okay. I'm going to have Adele stand over here, and I bet some of you are already figuring out what I want to do. I'm not going to say it yet, but trust me, it's great. Okay. Honestly, we need EXP on the weaker characters. If this doesn't kill it, what can I say? You guys are lost causes. Thank you! Finally, somebody gets some EXP. This is also a decent grinding map if you can pull this off, but again, you're probably going to want to have all the special effect animations turned off, because I won't deny it does take a while. Alright, once more these guys get over here, I think I'll start some tower attack animations. Or some tower attacks to further things along. Actually, I'll go ahead and pull these guys a bit closer. We'll pull another Domination on, what did I name you again? Right, Prinvincible. And now, this kind of doesn't really have any effect since most of the range attackers are already gone, but no range attacks. You guys see what I'm doing here? I'm shutting down the enemies from using ranged attacks. I'm gonna keep it held on there for the end of this turn, and yeah. Unfortunately, the All-Around was smart enough not to go onto the red panels, so that whole completely circumvented my strategy. Wow. The Orc actually missed. That's like a first for... There's a first for everything, I guess. Alright, the better way to do this is to, the better way to do this is to actually just leave the red geo symbol on here, and then just only lift it off there on your turns, and then just undo that action at the end of your turn. It has the same effect, and you don't take the lift damage. I just didn't think of it there because, well, I'm smart like that, I guess. Alright, this should take care of that guy. And this should hopefully take out Buster McBusterson here. I don't know why I called him that. I just felt like he needed a better name. Okay, well, come on, and... Okay, perfect. Cam gets the kill. Which he needed, so he could not gain a level. Okay, well, at least we have some EXP rewards at the end of the battle, so some people will be gaining levels. The red orcs are going to be my biggest issue right now. And let's see. Is there someone else I can give this kill to? Because they're very weak, and I could... You know what? I'm going to have Galaxia heal Mimi, and just so she doesn't have a chance of dying this turn. Actually, what am I talking about? The Orc can't even get through her. I'm gonna cast up shield on my two frontline attackers. And we're gonna end here. Alright, we're getting up there on time. So, oh god, Galaxia is just so friggin' over-leveled at this point. Alright, well, so much for them being able to do damage. Alright, well, Cam, here's your chance to get a kill again. Please don't mess this up. Because I want you to have some EXP. So you can stop being, well, for lack of a better term, a weak-ass bitch. Don't worry, you'll get promoted to a strong-ass bitch soon enough. And it's dead. Oh, no big deal. I mean, not like my level 9 archer needed that EXP anyway. Oh boy. You see, this is what happens when you get to the item world. You start getting insanely strong because I forgot to cast up shield. Okay, well, you're probably dead. Right, I forgot. These guys are more low level than what I'm used to. Right, I'll just set up a finishing combo on these guys. Actually, you both resist water, which is bad because Poison Blast is a water elemental attack. Well, okay. I'll just do this the regular, boring way. Oh, that looked cool! And it's dead. Please don't kill this guy. Or do. Whatever. Not like my archer needed that EXP! Okay, well, at least we got some. Alright. Let's finish this off and end this episode right now.
Taro, Hanako. Damn it. Where did he take them?
It is not like you to act so rushed.
What do you expect? He kidnapped my little brother and sister.
Just as I thought. What you told me was just a lie.
What are you talking about?
And now you feign ignorance? You have a family, yet you lied about not knowing your parents.
Oh, that is the truth. I'm not related to Mom and Dad by blood, or to Taro and Hanako either. I was abandoned by my real parents when I was still young, so I don't know who they are.
So, you've been risking your life all this time for people who aren't even your family. And now you expect me to believe you?
Blood isn't the bond that makes a group of people a family. It's the heart. Is it so weird for someone to risk their life to fight for a family that's bound to his heart?
And to think, I have uncles who haven't even talked to each other for 30 years. You are interesting indeed, right, Princess? Princess?
Being bound by the heart is what matters. Indeed, you are right. Well said. I commend your insight.
Thanks, I guess.
My bond with my father comes from our heart, not our blood. And that is what makes us a true family as well. Excellent. Now let us find Taro and Hanako. After all, family is an irreplaceable treasure.
I never expected to hear a demon utter those words. You say I'm odd.
Alright, we need to end up here. Next time on Disgaea 2, hopefully we'll find Taro and Hanako. Or at least some semblance of proof of them being in the Dalos River. See you guys next time. Laters!